November 17th, 2024. Perhaps a typical day for some, but for Bears fans, this was supposed to be the day their team finally got the 5-year monkey off their backs and beat their bitter, century-plus-old rivals in the Packers. Losing 10 games in a row to a division rival is brutal enough, but it stings exceptionally hard in this rivalry. The Bears found a way to get Dom Capers to call the defense for the Packers as Caleb Williams just about tied DeAndre Swift as the Bears' leading rusher on the day. 179 total rushing yards on the day to shred that Swiss cheese defense. Jordan Love gifting them a free turnover. The Bears were 9-16 on third down, while the Packers were a pathetic 1 for 5 on third down. They even dominated time of possession. Yet, Jordan Love still led the Packers on a go-ahead touchdown drive late in the fourth. After back-to-back sacks on the potential game-winning drive and facing 3rd and 19, Caleb somehow avoided a sack on the play, made a great throw, and gave the Bears a shot on 4th and 3. He then successfully converted, and a few plays later had the Bears well inside of field goal range for Cairo Santos. And this was it. This was the moment. They've waited for this day since December 16th of 2018. This was the salvation that Bears fans were waiting for. Caleb Williams was drafted number 1 overall to be the savior and bring a championship to the Windy City. But to get there, he had to beat the Packers. And what better way to start his first year under center than by beating them on his very first try? It all rested on the foot of Cairo Santos. He needed to make a 46-yard field goal, an absolutely makeable field goal in today's NFL. The snap comes, and make that 11 losses in a row. The more things change, the more things stay the same. After all the Bears did to get to this point, not just in this game, but as a team, to just continue the status quo of their biannual loss to the Packers. It's almost poetic in a strange and twisted way that the Bears still suck. They've sucked for a long time, and maybe Caleb Williams will turn this team around. But for the time being, they still suck. At the very least, the game was competitive. However, when you lose in this fashion, after this team has owned you, when you had them dead to rights, and to a blocked field goal? Now, that has to be soul-crushing. That being said, you can't help but laugh at their despair. There are just some long-standing constants in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes breaks the hearts of the Bills Mafia in the playoffs. The Cowboys are not making it past the divisional round. The Broncos will only draft tall white quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson will beat every NFC team he faces. The Jets are the Jets. And the Bears still suck.